look at, the houseplant in your corner. It just sits there,
Yeah.
right? Like green furniture. But beneath that soil, it's actually running this massive decentralized biological internet.
Yeah, negotiating, hoarding resources, even, well, prepping for chemical warfare.
Exactly. So today we are doing a deep dive into the biodecoder script on plant phytohormones. Basically, we want to figure out how a 300-foot redwood, which, has no brain and no heart, somehow knows exactly when it's thirsty right at its very peak.
Right, and to understand that, you really have to stop looking at plants as these single, static entities. You have to start viewing them as, well, decentralized networks.
Like a biological internet.
Exactly like that, and every single ping on that network is a chemical hormone telling individual cells to, divide or stretch or just die.
Okay, let's unpack this, because I'm trying to picture how a network without a central server even directs traffic. Like, if I put a plant in a dark room with one window, it bends toward the light. How does it physically do that without muscles?
Well, that directional movement is driven by a hormone called auxin. They're sort of like these vampire architects. They actually hate the sun.
Wait, they hate the sun?
Yeah, so when sunlight hits one side of a stem, auxins actively migrate away from the light. They concentrate on the shaded side of the plant.
Oh, I see.
And there, they loosen the cell walls, which allows those specific cells to fill with water and stretch out. So because the shaded side is getting physically longer, the stem just naturally bows toward the sun.
So it's not actually reaching for the light. I mean, the dark side is literally just pushing it over.
Right. Exactly.
That's wild. And if auxins handle that precise targeted stretching, gibberellins seem to be the brute force expansion crew.
Oh, absolutely. They are the hulks of the plant world.
Yeah, acting more like a glass blower, right? Just softening the entire cell wall so the plant can pump it full of water and stretch it massively. Like when you see those huge commercially grown grapes, that's gibberellin stretching out the stem to let the fruit balloon up.
But, there is a structural problem there. If a plant just pumps water and stretches endlessly toward the sun, it becomes completely top-heavy and snaps.
Right, it needs balance.
Exactly. It needs a biological counterweight to tell it when to stop stretching and start branching out.
Which is where cytokinins step in. They're like this fountain of youth that stops leaves from yellowing.
And what's fascinating here is that rather than just inflating existing cells, they trigger rapid cell division.
And this sets up an intense internal tug of war, doesn't it?
It really does, because cytokinins are constantly pushing for a lush, massive canopy of shoots and leaves, but auxins, on the other hand, prioritize root growth.